Hey there, welcome to the channel, to this channel. I wanted to talk to you about my favorite mineral sunscreen that I've ever tried. This Coats mineral non-tinted clear sunscreen is incredible, and I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. Where's my notebook? If you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any of my skincare videos. Also, give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. You know, Coats is a great brand. They make lots of mineral sunscreens. I've done a review of two of their other tinted ones before. They're great. They're totally cruelty-free, use all vegan ingredients, and this one's really great because it's also water resistant for 40 minutes. It's a broad spectrum SPF 40. It's a totally zinc formula. It uses 20% zinc oxide for what it's worth. I don't focus on percentages when it comes to UV filters because the entire formula is really what creates the sun protection, not just the UV filters. This is one thing I didn't notice before. It says it's preservative free, yet it expires in 3 years, a little less than 3 years, on March of 2023. So I don't know how they have done that. For anyone who is a clean beauty chaser, that's a good thing for you. I'm certainly not, and I have nothing against preservatives. I prefer them. That's really peculiar to me. Oh, of course it's fragrance free. This is my channel after all. It's also gluten free. It's simple. They have glycerin in here. They have some tocopherol. Let's talk about the price because I know everyone's wondering. This is a great price. It's a 3.5 ounce bottle that sells for between $18 and $23 on Amazon. Companies will charge that price or more for half of the amount, typically in a 1.7 ounce bottle. So this is a really great bang for your buck. I'll link it in the description. And the packaging has really grown on me. I just am loving this sort of like mint green color. At first it kind of reminded me of a hospital, but then I took pictures of it and put it on my Instagram. You should follow me on Instagram, by the way. And I was like, wow, I really am loving this color. It's my new color. And I feel like my favorite color changes all the time. Like it was red like 2 days ago, and now it's this. And I also like mauve. Let's give it a whirl. I've used this before though. You know what I mean. Let's put this on. So it's like a medium thick consistency, which spreads fairly easily. You know what? I'm gonna put it in my beard today because I've already tried this, and typically I don't wear mineral sunscreens in my beard at all because they look unsightly often. I'm still undecided on whether or not it works in my beard, but it certainly works better than any other mineral sunscreen I've used. So I am putting a really good amount on because I don't like when people use a pea-sized amount and tell you that it's sheer and clear. So you can see it's like already disappeared from my skin. It's obviously still very visible in the beard. Put a little bit more on my skin. Eyes. Look how quickly that just dissolves on the skin. Beard still looking a little questionable, but I can tell you already, like, it would be so much worse if I used any of my other mineral non-tinted sunscreens. Okay, so while this is kind of setting in the beard and stuff, let's talk a little bit more about this. So, it is a very clear formula. It's probably likely micronized particles, which they don't really explicitly state on their website, but you have to assume if zinc is wearing in this transparent fashion that they've micronized the particles. And what we know about micronized zinc particles is that it actually reduces the efficacy against UVA type 1 rays while increasing the protection against UVB. And UVA type 1 rays are the longest of UVA rays. That means they can penetrate the deepest into the skin. And that's why I typically don't just rely on one sunscreen for protection. Like this could be a really good base coat or a final coat, but having something like a Japanese sunscreen or a Korean sunscreen that really has those advanced UV filters, new generation, can really provide more assurance against UVA, or even just a non-nano version of sunscreen that maybe has a tint to it so that it doesn't leave an unsightly white cast, but that can ensure that you're getting, adequate protection against the full spectrum of UVA. Actually, researchers have stated that the optimal way to protect against UV while still having kind of an elegant formula is to use varying particle sizes of zinc or titanium dioxide. So starting at 200 nanometers and getting smaller from there. So blending those together so you have a more full range of protection. But anyway, that's a topic for another video, I'm sure. By the way, are you subscribed? Make sure you are. In terms of this finish, okay, so I read some of the customer reviews and they were really mixed. Some people stated that it was matte on their skin. Other people stated that it was shiny. For me, I feel like it's somewhere in the middle. Like, it's not overtly shiny, but it definitely has a little bit of shine, and that's what makes it really perfect for me, because that's what I prefer in a sunscreen. I don't like to look really matte because I feel like, well, my skin's already kind of on the drier side. I do kind of like to have a little bit of shine because it makes me feel a little radiant. Radiance is something I might be lacking on my own. That's all I have to say about that. So it seems like it's kind of has some polarizing reviews, but I'm just like so confused. Like, why aren't people using this? Why aren't more people talking about this? I'm just really impressed and really in love. Sponsor me. Anyway, I think this is what we're gonna observe for the beard. It might clear up a little bit more, but I'm just not gonna waste your time or my time. It's adequate and good enough for the beard if you are someone who absolutely needs to wear mineral sunscreen and in fact have a beard. But if you're interested in sunscreens that are good for the beard, I have a video that shows you my favorite ones. And also my friend Ramon at Glow by Ramon does lots of sunscreen related content for brown skin. And one of his criteria are how they wear in the beard. So check him out if you haven't already. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Again, give it a thumbs up, it really helps. And I'd love for you to subscribe with the notifications bell turned on. All right, see you next time.